Good morning. This is Marchet, Denise Fullum, the author of The Confessions of Church Girls. And this morning, right after the day of Mother's Day, I just want to come talk to you real quick about being a parent. Isn't it funny that after you transition from being a child and getting out of your parents' house and then one day having children of your own, you realize that being a parent, it ain't always easy. Now, I can attest only to being a single parent because it's only me right now, but being a single parent, it's not a game. I mean, I always have appreciated my mom, and I knew the sacrifices, or thought I knew the sacrifices that she made to be my mom, but this has to be the one job that doesn't always have cliff notes, that doesn't always have the right answer, and sometimes the only peace and resolution you have is by getting on your knees or standing up and walking and praying. And I'm really extremely grateful for my two daughters, Jada and Enzel. But I gotta tell you, this has to be the one job that requires me to sometimes get outside of myself, sometimes to call on other parents and be like, does this ever happen to you? Or what do I do here? But what I will say, and what I wanted to encourage everybody about, what I realized after Mother's Day is that this moment is what I am required to do. And as much as, like, you know how other jobs, if you don't like it, you can apply somewhere else and get a new job, but being a parent, it's an ongoing thing. So I am learning that I have to study, I have to have some quiet time, I have to treat both of my daughters as if they're individual people, because they are. Some things apply to both of them, but sometimes I got to be ahead of the game. I always got to be 2 steps forward. I got to be able to be transparent. I got to know there's a thin line between being their friend and being the one that's teaching them and preparing them for life. So this morning, I just wanted to encourage all parents to know that, and to say that it's okay if you don't always have it all together, because I know I definitely don't. But what I do want to challenge all of us to do is to always constantly understand the importance of being a parent, and that we only have a certain amount of time while they're in our house. And although other things come up, they always have to be our priority. They always have to be the reason why we better ourselves, because they're recording and they're paying attention. And although it may be hard sometimes to set guidelines and rules, it's important. And we live in a world where everybody's almost well, not everybody, but it's just different than when we grew up. You know, a different standard. You know, I've never seen so many kids that just can talk back, or walk away from their parents and do all of those things. And what I want to encourage all of us to do is to regroup and to relook at what it is to be a parent, and know that on those days that it's hard, that it's okay to go into the huddle, call some people most importantly, call on Jesus and ask him to help you. But I want you to know that it is the most important job that you'll ever have. So that's what I have for today. Being a parent, it's not a game, but you can do it. And so this is Marchet Denise Fullum, author of The Confessions of Church Girls. And I hope that you have a supercalifragilistic day, and that you never forget that God has a plan and he doesn't lie. I'll see y'all tomorrow.